Well, a great 3 points this afternoon, and a fabulous way to start the first half in particular. I thought the first half you were so dominant, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, we said to the players before the game that we thought we could get a good result today if we started on the front foot. And I said to them, my words were, I want a blistering 20 minutes, the opening 20 minutes, because a lot of our performances are based on how we start. And if we start well, you know, the general consensus is that we'll go on and get the points. It's a great opening period, 2 goals, and it was a great result for us to build on it. However, it doesn't always work out to plan, but at the end of the day, 3 points, simple as that.
There was that wobble midway through the second half, 2 goals in the space of 10 minutes. Particularly the second one was a soft goal as well, wasn't it? What happened? What do you put that down to?
Complacency, lack of concentration. It's dead easy. I've seen you know, there's so many games you get a couple of goals up, and next goal is always crucial. I think if we'd have got it, it might have gone on to be 5 or 6. And if they get one, then obviously, you know, the jitters set in, and that's exactly what happens. It's as simple as that. It does happen in football. You see other results all around the country, but the same thing. What I'm more concerned about is the character to come back after that, and instead of just sort of bouncing stuff on the ropes, finish them off.
Well, you did show great character and restored that 2-goal advantage, and what a strike it was by Greg Wilkinson to get it to 3-2. Doesn't score lots of goals, but goodness me, that was a heck of a hit.
He always got that in his locker. You know, I've seen a lot of that when I was watching him at Staley Bridge a couple of years ago, and I thought that he had a very, very good game today.
Yeah.
He was influential in a lot of the movement that we had in the first half. I did ask at half time I think we played miles too many sideways passes, which eventually ended up in a back pass. So at half time we spoke about getting the ball forward a little bit quicker, and I think when Greg picked that ball up on the edge of the box, I've seen that hammer in him before, and he's deadly accurate. That was a great goal to put us back in it. Because
of his red card last weekend, that's effectively the end of his 1 month loan. What happens from now with Greg? Is it a loan you'd look to revitalise, go into a second month maybe? Well, when he first signed, I said to, in a statement, that this is a very good technical footballer, a lad who can sort of push on a little bit. And I think he's done really well for us. I think, as with other signings, they've been interrupted by cup games and stuff, and you don't really get them into the full flow. But I honestly think people who are watching the game today saw a very influential footballer who's got a goal in him, got a set play in him, got the eye for a pass. Some of the slot passes he gave in the first half, in between full back and centre back, I thought were very, very cute, clever. He is suspended now for I presume he's suspended for the next couple of days. Not had it official yet. And then we'll have to see what happens after that. I'll have to speak to Greg, I'll have to speak to the club, speak to their club, and take it from there. Jack Ryan came off in the second half. Sharpie, of course, came on and got his goal as well, which he worked hard for. Was Jack okay when he came off? Half time, he just said he's training part-time with us, sort of semi-full time at Preston, so he's been putting a lot of work in this week. He's one of them lads that wants to work hard and be on top of his fitness, and he just felt a little bit bit sore today in the first half. He let us know at half time, so I had no problems with that. We'll work him until he's had enough, and then obviously Chris came on and injected a little bit of pace and liveliness at the top end of the pitch, so I don't think there's any issues with anyone there. Looking at the stats today, I think 19 shots you had today. Leamington just the 6, but one of them was it looked as if it was going in right in the stroke of half time, and Danny Hurst pulled off a wonderful save. And how is he? I mean, the broken finger is not great when you're a goalkeeper, but that was some save. Yeah, it was a great save, but the build up to that, was shocking from my point of view. Conceding the free kick. Yeah, well, I don't even think it was a free kick, or was it? I've actually the Didn't
video.
Look like.
No, but at the end of the day, that's what he's in there for. He's done that regular. this season. Pulls off a couple of worldies when we need it. I can think of 5 or 6 games now that I've seen that happen. So every credit to Danny. He's a very good goalkeeper. He's superb at this level, and that save alone, justified selection today.
Your injuries are starting to clear up now. I thought that starting 11 today, although you still had a very youthful bench, the starting 11 is probably the strongest you've been able to put out for 5 or 6 weeks. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, and that was said at training on Thursday night. I said, once you get a shirt here, now with the injuries starting to clear up, we've still got 3 or 4 out, as you know. But I said so on Thursday, with the injuries clearing up, whoever gets a shirt on Saturday, you're going to have to keep it. Because any dip in performance, then there's somebody ready and waiting now to step into your shirt. A few weeks ago, it wasn't like that because we had to play and play and play because we had not sufficient cover.
Got a tough game to come now at Boston next weekend. A full week, of course, to recover before that. But Boston have had a great win today as well, haven't they? So that's going to be a tough one.
Was it 5?
5, I
Just
believe. Geisley.
Yeah.
But you've got 4.
To be honest, I'm not bothered. Every game starts at 0-0. The last result is irrelevant as far as I'm concerned, and we will go there. What I want to send out, I want to send a message out to everybody here now that I'm not sitting back and just sort of accepting. I want the playoffs. I want to be in there, and it might take different sort of strategies in different games, but I think in most of the games you'll see us on the front foot. Because I believe that if we get on the front foot and we score early doors, it gives us the momentum, and I want to get 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, continuous. I said last week after the game at Gainsborough, this team will get better. I have a bit of belief in it. I told the lads today, just play without any fear, and I think it showed in certain parts of the game. Next week I'm looking forward to going to Boston. Let's see if they shove 5 past us.
Well done today.
Right.